All right. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. Is your host with the most, Dioraz, and we back for another Just Chatting stream. Hey. Alright, last week, this was supposed to be like an hour. I think we went for like 2. Let's see where we end up this week. You know, this is a little less planned, a little bit more can it get less planned than it usually is on my end? I doubt it. We have What's Up 2321 in chat. Hey, nice of you to join us. Today gonna be 3. It might be, honestly. You are a movie person or a history person? I'm a little bit of both. I probably err on the side of maybe like movies a bit more, but I love learning more about history. Oh, we are Raven Death Jet in the chat. Yo, what's up, Raven? Oh, and I haven't forgotten your request from last week. Wait, Raven, we will be watching Chaotic Good Barbarian. Probably not the whole first season, but definitely some of it. Can I recommend that trailer? Sure. What you want us to watch? What's up? Let's see. Hold on. While What's Up is sending the trailer rec. Speaking of movie trailers. Tell me the title. Or if you'd like, I could send the link to the Discord and you could post it in there. You know what? Hold on. Send this in. That's the Discord. You could join and send the link there. Fatherland official trailer. Okay. We'll check that out as well. This looks interesting. Hold on, let me kill the background music for this. Wrong one? Which one is it? Wait, that's our official clip. Okay, my bad. Hold on. Yeah, it is.
This is the American Forces Network in Frankfurt. You've been listening to the Tiger Ray.
This is the White Run, right? What's up? It's a very artsy film, I could tell.
You and your father make a great double act.
Sie haben so wundervoll über die Musik unseres Großvaters geschrieben wie sonst niemand.
Ist der berühmteste lebende Wagnerianer
This
der
is.
Welt.
Sie meinen nach dem Ableben eines
This looks actually kind of interesting. Ooh, Adolf Hitler.
This whole trip was a terrible idea.
Herr Professor Mann, Sie haben Deutschland im Jahr 1933 verlassen. Was antworten Sie denjenigen, die Sie des Verrats oder mangelnder Solidarität beschuldigen?
Ist vielleicht seine letzte Reise. Ich will nach Hause, Papa.
Wo ist das?
This looks actually very interesting. Yeah.
Will es denn das Schicksal, dass unsere Existenz symbolisch wird, so haben wir uns diesem Schicksal zu stellen. Nun also, ich stelle mich.
You know what? Interesting. Is it common for Germany to be called the fatherland? I feel like most people does call like the country of their birth the motherland, no? Is that common for Germany, or is that like a kind of like a play on something? This does look very interesting. Typically, I watch more like light-hearted, fun stuff in terms of movies, but this looks very interesting. Fatherland is common for Germany. Okay, hey, I learn something new every day. This does look very interesting, though. I would definitely check this out. Again, usually I just go for more light-hearted movies, but every once in a while I like to challenge myself a little bit, you know. Raven said he and yeah, we're cooking up for this for Sunday. Do they have a playlist for season 1? Okay, I'm gonna assume this is season 1. I will watch like oh, these short too. We could watch like 3 of these, like a couple of these. No, but that movie does look. When is it? Did they say when they're releasing? This fall. Is that wait? Watch the 1 hour one. The 1 hour one. Rip, I don't want to lie to you, chat. We don't watch an entire hour of this, but we will watch it. Like we'll watch some of it every Sunday. I could get started on the 1 hour one though. We'll watch like some of it. It's just all in one vid. Oh, where is it? Oh, you know what? Do you mind? Can you send the link to the specific? Because I've seen this 12-hour one too. If you could send the link in the Discord, that'd be great. Man, what we think about the Fatherland, chat? We think is this the sort of thing anybody would be interested in checking out? Because what was that movie? It was one of those. It was like a war movie, like a period piece. It was a recent-ish one. It was some years ago. Was it 1921? No, it wasn't. It was a war movie. I can't remember. You know, it was like 19-something though. 1912. That is what it was. I went all dyslexic on the last couple of numbers. Hold on. You were wrong too, bro. It was 1917. Both of us was wrong. It was 1917. This was actually a genuinely very good film. You sent it. I will check it out. Again, we're not watching the entire thing, but we'll definitely watch a good chunk of it. At least 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, this was genuinely a good film. What all of it was shot in one take? Oh yeah, I guess it was. The camera was like constantly like following them, huh? Or do you mean that like they never did like a take 2 on any scenes? Because that is also very impressive. I think I wouldn't be opposed to checking out the Fatherland though. It looks very fun. Shot to be in one take. Oh, it's 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so shout out the Fatherland. Anybody, you know, if anybody want to check it out. Where did he oh, he sent it in. Okay, I'll go on. Here's what we're going to do with this. I'll copy it and paste it into clips. Right, and then I'll pin it until we finish watching the whole thing. That way it doesn't actually accidentally go missing. And I go and delete it from general. There we go. All right, let me check out Chaotic Good Barbarian. Let me see what it's hitting for. I think I have seen some of these though. Like I think I've seen it on my Instagram. I remember in particular there's the one where he's fighting like Medusa or something, and she's trying not to blink. It was actually very funny.
But so long as my phylactery remains hidden, I shall simply revive where it lies.
Damn.
The f*** is the matter with you? You already defeated me.
I may not be able to finish you for good, but I can stop you from hurting anyone else.
I mean, I guess that is chaotic good.
My undead form will simply regenerate.
Which is why at the start of each day, I'll cut off your limbs again.
You what?
Think I'll cut out that pretty little tongue, too.
Also, why the fuck did he say that? Like if this nigga wasn't prepared to do something about that.
Past those pesky spells.
Why would he ever say that?
And I'll sharpen a pole, stick it up inside you, out through your mouth, and wear you on my back, a wriggling trophy for all to see.
What the f, dude? Okay, here. My false eye. It's my phylactery. You sick f. Huh?
Or maybe I do kill you. Let you rejuvenate inside my bowels, just to know what it feels like.
Damn.
You're a monster.
Yeah, why the fuck did that nigga tell him that he would regenerate? Like, I play dead. Fuck that.
Well, what do we have here? A little man in little armor, clinking and clanking around my lair like a tin can full of dog shit. Do you truly think your little toothpick sword and your tiny baby shield will protect you? Do you know not who I am, you little shit? I am the Ancient. I am the Land. I am the Lord of Darkness Eternal. I could f*** you up with barely a pinky finger, you little shit. Intruding on my f***ing domain. I could rip your spine out with my eyes closed, my hands tied behind my...
Why the fuck does this nigga just have... Why the fuck does this nigga just have... Why wouldn't he have blackout? Why does he have windows at all? What the what? Oh, Rayman said, you little shit. Me or something with his skin? Because I am confused. No, why the fuck does this nigga have just windows there? Why was he standing in the path? Did he think he wouldn't open the blinds? Just the skin, bro. I was confused fast. I was like, what the fuck did I do? No, why the fuck does this nigga have a window there? And you know what I mean? Doesn't he have like a windowless chamber for during the day?
What a cruel twist of fate. And isn't it like 9 p.m.? Oh, fucking daylight savings. Oh, but what is this? You give mercy? And you give water?
Windows for the feng shui? I mean, I guess.
Yes, give it to me. Is that fucking holy water? Oh, why are you doing this to me? What did I do to deserve?
Playing bingo. Hold on, let me see. Achieve enlightenment. Pull every card from a deck of many things. Dragon. So this nigga have a dragon mount. I hope you see that at some point. Infinite lich jerky. I guess is that the thing that he killed in the first episode? Unalive Dracula mid-monologue. Subscribe to Dungeon Soup. Goblin Centipede. Move in immovable rod. Make a djinn wish for death. Staring contest versus Medusa. Okay, that is the one that I saw. Reach level 20.
Ooh. Are you cooking breakfast on my smoldering corpse? Can I have some?
You gotta live pretty long for a vampire sunlight.
Oh, finally, after eons trapped inside the lamp, I am free. As a reward, my master.
Oh, are we going to see him make the djinn wish for death?
The power to grant wishes. Your wish is my command.
That you'll see all in the vid eye.
You should have chosen your words more carefully, friend. For now, you are the djinn of the lamp, and I am your master. Darn you, foul trickster demon. And for my first wish, I want to be free of this accursed lamp. Your wish is my command. What? Oh, God, where are my legs?
I simply gave you what you asked for.
Oh, you clever little shit. Look at that floppy thing. It's goddamn disgusting.
Maybe you should wish for some legs.
Oh, you think I'm dumb, eh? I know you're planning to twist my words again. You'd give me a bucket of chicken legs or some shit? No, I wish for human legs. 2 of them.
Yeah, he gonna give him a bucket of human legs.
Oh, you rat bastard.
I didn't see that. I don't gonna lie, I did not see that one coming.
Put the leg on the forehead. You. I just wish I could be in my own skin.
Done.
Oh no! What? Oh, what have you done to me?
Well, it seems like your magic has faded. I guess I'm off to new adventures now. Have a nice life, Genie.
Hold on.
Please put me out of my.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say he didn't make him wish for death. I was going to talk too soon.
Want me to end your suffering?
Yes, kill me now.
Wish for it.
What?
Wish for the sweet relief of death.
I wish for death's stone cold embrace.
Damn. Pegasus. All right. Oh, look, chat. Who we have in here? Anyway, bad game. If you're still in here, bro. If you have any ones that you want me to react to in particular, go ahead and mark it in the Discord. The Stone Cold Stunner, that's what I'm saying. They had to have a more practical way for death to be granted. Alright, but yeah. If you have anything you want to react to in particular in the Discord, you can mark it. Otherwise, I'll go from the bottom up. We'll watch one more of these and then we'll check out the clips.
Only the purest may mount me. I'm pure.
No, I sense a darkness in your heart, traveler. You have taken the life of others.
Well, yes, but only those of foul beasts are to defend the helpless from the wicked.
It matters not. To take a life is to sin.
Oh, dang it.
Though you can clear yourself of this sin by swearing an oath to never kill again. This is an unbreakable Pegasus oath and cannot be undone.
On my honor,
Pegasus doing our binding.
I swear to never kill again.
Then it shall be.
Oh boy, I can't wait to ride a Pegasus.
Not so fast, adventurer. Have you not also stolen many treasures?
Oh, you mean the treasure hoards from the monsters I've slain?
Well, those treasures didn't belong to the monsters to begin with, did they?
Well, I guess.
You must swear to give all your gold back to the poor and downtrodden.
Okay.
It feels like I don't want to like it. It feels like the juice not worth the squeeze on on this fucking Pegasus, nigga. You know Uber in this universe? I wasn't doing all of this shit for Pegasus, nigga.
Give all my loot
This is the creation of a new demon. You'll see later on. Okay.
Sweet. It's Pegasus time.
I think not. For the pure do not imbibe in alcoholic beverages.
You want me to give up drinking?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Is that all, or?
Also no cursing.
Yeah, f it. I want to ride you already.
I bet you do.
Nah. What was that,
Can I ride you now, Radiant Steed?
Almost. There is but one final oath you must make.
Yes, I'll do anything to ride you.
To mount me knight, you need only swear. To bed maidens none.
Damn.
For to bed fair maidens is to sin.
Well, I haven't had much luck in that department anyway, so I guess I can.
No touching yourself either.
Damn.
I know.
Damn. Nah, nigga. I don't think the Pegasus is worth it anymore.
I don't know what you mean, Pegasus. Fine. I swear to bed maidens nine, or diddle myself again.
Any chastity.
You are now perfectly
Oh boy.
come and mount me, O pious paladin.
Oh. Oh, is he? No, not the horn. Damn. Damn.
Son of a biscuit.
Damn, and he, bro. Nah, son. This nigga get old. I get mad as fuck. That nigga get old as fuck, yo. Alright, hold on. Alright. We'll definitely continue watching this over like the course of like every Sunday, like reaction stream until it's over. We'll do like 3-4 episodes a week. Alright, we had this one pinned. Let me see what this is. Who sent this one? The Medusa one coming up. Yeah, I noticed that. I'll still rewatch it because it's been a while since I saw it. Alright, let me see what this is. Damn, it's taking a while to load. I'll put some music back on. I can load up something else. Alright, hold on. I think they're loading. Alright, perfect. Alright. Bro, who the fuck? First of all, I don't know if I like I don't know if I like even the name of the account White Dude W's. An obese black woman tries to call a white man a methead and then learns he's the god of lightning. I don't know if I like this description, bro. This seems vaguely racist. We'll watch it anyways, though.
Nigga, I'm a fucking electrician. I'm going there and shut
Hold on.
meth head. Nigga, I'm a fucking electrician.
Why does this nigga look like you know what the fuck this nigga looking like though? Balder from Ragnar from God of War Ragnarok, bro. Hold on, wait. Look, hold on. If I can pull this shit up. Why does this? The picture. Alright, look at this nigga. Tell me that he's not the same fucking person. This nigga look like a meth head version of Baldur, nigga. Or Baldur, I guess is the name. I don't know. That's why he said he's an electrician. He related to Zeus. He related to Thor, to Odin. Bro, this nigga really looked like this nigga too.
Fucking electrician. I'm going there and shutting this whole motherfucker down.
Listen, they're busting their ass working. They trying, get out.
This nigga mad as fuck too.
I got it on dirt.
Damn. Bro, that silence was loud as fuck, bro. Bro, that was the loudest. Here's my question. Hold on. Is there a follow-up to this video? Because either that was a crazy coincidence or that nigga went outside and hit the hit the fuse panel or something. It only had two options. Either he went outside and hit the fuse panel, or this nigga called on the wrath of God on them. Only two options, son. Alright, we already pulled up one. Hold on, here we go. Alright. He told Karen at the bike race. He made a call. Let me see what this is. Is there audio for this? What the fuck? Bro, I'd be so pissed. What was she trying to do? What the bro, I'd be mad as fuck. She fucking sweep the I've never seen somebody sweep the leg on a fucking bicycle before. What the fuck was the plan? Where she did a wheelie and hit her in the face? Nah, I mean, it seemed like the road took care of that, nigga. I think the look right onto the asphalt, nigga. I don't even. What was she planned? Nah, bro, that'll piss me clean off, bro. See what else we have in there. But yeah, I saw this. This is just okay. This is just an image. Hold on. Cut the music back on. What the fuck do they? Google plans to release 32 million mosquitoes in California and Florida to help. How the fuck would that stop diseases? I just it wouldn't piss you off, dude. All right, nigga. Hold on. I need to because I don't understand. And you know I hate using AI, but for the sake of, let me just check something. I feel like this is the easiest, the quickest way we could do this. Let me just see. Let me just put this in the ChatGPT and just see what happens. The claim is mostly true, but the social media post leaves out important context. What's accurate? Google, through its mosquito control initiative, often called Debug, has reportedly applied for federal approval to release up to 32 million male mosquitoes in parts of California and Florida over a 2-year period. The goal is to reduce populations of disease-carrying mosquitoes that can spread illnesses such as West Nile virus and other mosquito-borne diseases. What this post omits, these are male mosquitoes which do not bite humans. The mosquitoes are infected with Wolbachia. Wolbachia sounds like a fucking medieval town, by the way. This sounds like a town that fuck one of the Belmonts would chase Dracula to. Wolbachia. Yeah, I don't. Bro, they just be making shit up, bro. A naturally occurring bacterium. When the released males mate with wild females, the eggs fail to hatch, reducing the mosquito population over time. The proposal is not yet an approved release program. It is undergoing review by the United States Environmental Protection Agency, which is accepting public comments before making a decision. Some articles and posts describe them as genetically modified mosquitoes, but documents associated with the EPA review indicates the proposal involves Wolbachia-infected male mosquitoes, not necessarily genetically engineered ones. Okay, so I mean, if we believe in this information, I guess they do have a plan. I guess it's a clever way of managing the population. So I guess maybe not all bad. Of course, you never know with these companies, bro. Who knows if they have some kind of secret ulterior motive that go and fuck up the general public. Bro, when I first read, bro, hold on, let me pull this up. Bro, this shit gave me a serious case of dyslexia, bro. I had a dyslexia attack. I thought this was my name, bro. I was like, yo, I got hit by a bike at Rotterdam. When the fuck did I go to Rotterdam? I don't remember that shit at all. That shit had me confused, son. I was like, when the fuck did I do that? I was like, when the fuck did I get hit by a bike, son? Alright, hold on. Let me see what this is. Oh, hold on. Let me pull this back. Let me take a good look at this. Bless you.
Yo! Are you okay?
Who's fallen?
It's fine. She said my side. Yo, wait. Are you actually okay? Yes. Don't worry. Brother.
Hold on.
Brother.
Let's look at a second. All right. That feels like the biker fault. It feels like she saw that there were people crossing and she didn't want to stop or slow down. I don't know why the fuck she did that shit. That was very unnecessary. Why the fuck did she just slow down? Bikers are always the problem. I've seen that sentiment echoed online very often. Here's the thing. I'm all for bikers. There's too much fucking traffic on the goddamn road. I'm sick, bro. I am sick and tired of all this bro. If some people want to ride a bike, I say let them. It's insane the amount of vehicles that have on the road, bro. So what if bikers just crash into random shit? So what if there's a general nuisance? Wolfie just cost me 7,500 channel points. How did Wolfie do that to you? Lost in the final? Who the hell did we lose to? Who take the win off our Wolfie? But yeah, listen, I'm in favor of bikers, bro. There's too many cars on the road. We need to get some of them. We need to get some of them out of here. I don't understand why in a household of 3 people, they have 2 vehicles, bro. Everybody needs to have a car. Let's carpool a little bit. And there's not even me being an environmental nut, which is also important. I'm just sick and tired of the traffic. Can't we fucking carpool a little bit? At least a couple times for the week? I mean, Jesus Christ. He lost to someone named Arsai Puri. I don't know if he's Indian. You know, if it weren't for the fact that you're Indian, I would think this was racist. That was very good. Bro, the way I said that had some real vitriol in it, bro. He didn't even lose a man, damn. Against Wolfie. And I got the sauce, so. Oh, let's see what this is. Alright. I heard they got a special place in hell for niggas joking about evil when they did it themselves. Drake on Iceman dissed media personalities who are secretly pedophiles who raped minors. Okay.
Just that sentence.
Hold on. This clip. Is this making the rounds again? Because I already know what going to play in this clip because I saw this years ago. I think I was like 15 or 16 when I first heard this nigga tell this story. Alright? And I'm surprised that shit didn't end. I mean, I know Charlemagne is a wild boy, but and you know hold on, I'll share my thoughts on it after. So this is obviously, for those in chat who don't know, this is Charlemagne the God. Let's talk about it.
I got her drunk. I didn't just get her drunk. I remember I went to the sex store and got Spanish Fly.
Oh, so you raped her?
Shut up. Spanish Fly. They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They spell it in the Spanish store. I had to fucking.
They sell knives at the store too. You could put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. That doesn't mean it's illegal.
So I put the Spanish Fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I felt like I got horny as a motherfucker too. Right? So she was drunk as shit, and we had sex and shit. And
well, I can't name one song of his, Not Much of a God. This nigga is a radio personality, bro. He's not a rapper. What the fuck you talking about? This nigga... He's a radio personality. He's not a rap. You saw a black man holding a mic and automatically assumed that he was a fucking rapper. Shame on you, bad gamer. Everybody in chat, shame this man. If he saw a nigga holding a mic and was like, these fucking rappers. What the fuck is wrong with you? I heard his name. Bro, that racist as fuck. He saw a famous black man with a microphone. I was like, these fucking rappers.
A lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck it. I'm like, nah, chill out. I can't. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna let you run the train on it. That's rape. Yeah. Okay, so right. So
if it's just one-on-one, it ain't right.
Yeah. So the next
trains are rape.
So the next morning she wakes up. And
oh, have some. This is some nut-ass music to be playing in the background of this. Hold on, bro. This is some wild. Let me hold on.
And she's like, what happened? I'm like, oh, we had sex. She said, okay, well, I'm glad it was you. Then a couple days later, she's like, yo, are you sure I only had sex with you? Because one of my stupid ass cousins was going around saying he fucked her. Okay. I know for a fact he didn't. Okay. I was there the whole time. Yeah, yeah. He did not fuck her. Yeah. He looked at her naked, but he didn't fuck her, right? So I'm telling her, no, me and you just had sex. Nobody else did nothing. So it just was weird that she was like, well, I'm just glad it was you. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was another motherfucker there. That's a huge compliment,
man. A girl just said, yo, at least you raped me.
Bro, this nigga is a fucking demon, bro. Did you hold on? He just said, man, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was someone else. Like, if he didn't do the thing, that is like the worst case scenario. He, you know, let's just say allegedly, right? Even though he's telling this story and we all know what the fuck this is, right? He says, at least it could have been a real bad situation if it was someone else. Like, if he didn't already do the bad thing, like the worst thing.
I didn't rape her. I did not rape her.
Hey, if it was any of your cousins or friends, it would have been rape. But
I didn't rape her because me and her had every intention of having sex with each other.
So then why would you put the Spanish fly?
I'm still a freaky motherfucker, but listen, my whole...
Was she passed out?
South Crack the album, fuck you, bitch. He is not a rapper. Stop it. This nigga is a radio personality. Nigga, Gordon Ramsay does play soccer sometimes. That doesn't make him a football player. That nigga is a chef. I don't care if this nigga had some goofy ass track he put out. This nigga is a radio personality. Shut the fuck up. Has an album. Nigga, fucking, what are you fucking talking about? Nigga, just carry the garbage out. Nigga, I don't make many garbage, man. Get the bro, this nigga so fucking racist. This nigga trying to... Bro, this nigga fucking at home with a fucking banjo and a fucking stem I hair in his mouth. All these fucking niggers do is rap. This is that he fuck this nigga home. That's the title like the country album. All these niggas do is rap. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga's our radio personality. Jesus Christ, bro. I can't fucking stand this nigga.
She was like one of those drunks where... No, she was one of those drunks where, like... She was one of those drunks where she was like... Oh, like... She wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know when your girls is... Like when you're blacked out. Like...
What a way to... Well, she was blacked out. So yeah, this is not new, by the way. This nigga told this story... Trying his best to validate his racism. Yeah, nah, this nigga wildin', bro. This nigga ain't shot wildin'. No, yeah, this is, and you know what the crazy thing is? This is a very old, like, audio. This is from the Brilliant Idiots podcast, which I used to watch a fair bit when I was, like, 15 or 16. And I remember, in my 15, 16-year-old mind, I heard this and I was like, hey, man, that sounds pretty rapey, buddy. And you know what the fucked up thing is too about this? He's the one telling the story. He's the one telling the story and he acting like, you know what I mean? You can't even say, most people if they have an allegation against them, you could say, oh, they're lying, oh, that's not happened. This nigga told the story. By his best approximation, this is the best way he could have possibly told that story. If you understand what I'm saying. Like, he pop positives. Oh, we had every intention of having sex. She was a drug. This nigga, bro, it's insane that this nigga career didn't get, like, you know, upheaved by this. That's like the funniest thing to me when people always, like, want to cry about, like, cancel culture. It's like, yo, it's still Harrell niggas running around who ought to be canceled. You want to act like if cancel culture is this fucking widespread, like, epidemic, bro. The fact that he make it through this mostly unscathed is ridiculous. This recording of Charlemagne has been used annually and nothing ever happens, just like with Nicki Minaj. Yeah, no, this is very old. The old Charlemagne clips were already causing debate. Now an old DJ Academics interview about Charlemagne's sexual assault case is back in circulation. Damn, are we... Says that nigga doing a reaction tape, though. That, I might take a little while. Hold on.
Hell yeah, I'm scared of that kind of shit. I don't even play them. You got like a charge? How you beat that? Because I didn't do it. It was a criminal sexual conduct with a minor charge.
Damn. Nigga said as a pedophile.
You would have to like register for this.
Yeah,
I was. It was the year 2.
I don't get why niggas want girls who don't want them. Niggas be trying to beat a bitch to stay with them, like 1,000%.
Let's do the rest of the interview, buddy.
Always see this chick with my dude. So I bought. I invited her to the party. So she was at the party and shit. She got drunk, high, whatever. Something happened in the room with a couple of my dudes.
Hold on, man. Hey.
I know he telling a different story here. I don't know, man. What we think about this, chat? I go and grab a sip of water and they can put all your opinions in chat. Hold on. Let me leave this playing while I get that sip of water.
Just hit skip on the live. Y'all can watch it back. Just hit skip. Y'all can watch it back, bro. On my mama. Your wife blacked out. My wife drunk again. Skip it. Hit skip back. Rewind it. You can see what happened. We not doing a recap, though.
Asking them did they mess with the chick, after the fact, after she pressed charges. And they was like, no. But they was like, yo, she's bugging. I remember the night of. They was like, yo, she's in here bugging out. She's
there we go.
TV and she's trying to set shit on fire. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I had left. So the next morning, I'm hearing she said she got raped. So I go to the hood.
Yeah, nigga, this nigga, he changing the story now and shit. This shit fucked up, bro. Oh. Alright, but what else we have, in here? Oh, we have 45 minutes already. Oh, it have more to this. Alright, hold on. Netflix podcaster Charlemagne admitted to watching child pornography and called the sexual acts that R. Kelly performed on a 14-year-old girl incredible. Yeah, that's it. This ain't good, buddy.
Shout out to Kelly.
I learned how to give off Kelly props for one thing and one thing only. Well, two things. Number one, he taught me how to eat ass.
Shout out to Kelly.
I learned how to eat ass because of the R. Kelly tape.
That's true.
And the come pee come thing is still one of the most
legendary,
incredible things I've ever seen in my life. Because I still don't understand how a man could come and then pee right after coming and then come again. That happened.
Wait,
Mark.
that happened?
He busted a nut on this little 14-year-old girl. Then he peed on me like it was like the sperm came out.
Yeah, this nigga. I think people just forget. Like in recent years, this motherfucker started doing this whole like mental health thing. You know, he up on that mental health wave. I think people just forget this nigga was a real fucking weird. Is a real fucking weirdo, bro. Like I don't know, man. I get, dark humor. I get being like a shock jock or whatever, saying wild shit for engagement and all that. But I mean, it gets to a point. It gets to a point. You know what I mean?
Pee came out, sperm came out again. And he's told her, let it drip.
Liquid sandwich, bro.
I never seen no shit like that in my life, man.
Jesus.
I keep telling y'all, I've told y'all this over and over. It's a lot of things that guys did, especially when we were young, that were rape, that we just didn't consider rape. And I'm married to my wife. Me and my wife dated for a whole year. She would not give me no pussy.
Yeah.
Me and my wife hung out one Saturday night, and she got sloppy drunk and passed out at my mama's house, and I got that pussy.
Hey. Whoa.
Yes, I mean she was fucking me back and all that, but she was really drunk. So I asked her yesterday. I was like, "Yo, did I rape you the first time we ever had sex?" And she looked and she goes, "I mean, in hindsight, yeah."
No.
Charlemagne came into the room. And I saw Charlemagne's face with my own eyes. When he opened that door, I saw his face. I saw his face. I heard his voice while he was raping me.
This took a very heavy turn. I did not. I think we may actually have a short stream. This is very heavy. This is wildly heavy. Well, I mean, all right. What we thinking, chat? What we feeling about what we just said? Yeah, vibes are down. Vibes down is our understatement. I mean, fuck. Do we try to save the vibe, or do we just call it? No, but this is a very serious issue, though. It's a very serious thing. And you know what the thing is too. Like, just to touch on, he says there was a lot of things people did that we just didn't consider rape, you know. And I mean, I guess that, I mean, you know, the world constantly evolving, society constantly growing and shit like that. But quite frankly, I think it's a little bit of a lame excuse, bro. It's a little bit of a lame excuse. Because a lot of that shit, I think people knew, they just didn't care. I think a lot of people knew and just really didn't care, bro. I think that is a lame excuse, to be honest with you. Shit fucked up, though. I mean, the worst part is, too, I'm sure that young lady will never get, I'm saying young, she's probably older than me. But, you know, that woman will probably never get, not younger, older, I mean. Yeah, she'll probably never get justice. I mean, if this guy's been going this long without any repercussions, I don't foresee her getting any justice for this. Damn shame, bro. Since it's a remix of 2 songs, I don't know if it's fine to stream. It probably is, though, since it's the... let's err on the side of safety. Alright, let's see what this is. This looks fun. See if we can bring the vibes back up. What the fuck is happening?
This is the first smart police station in Africa.
You see, according to recent surveys, 35% of Ethiopians say they've had to bribe the police to get assistance, and about a third of all citizens believe that most or all police are corrupt. And on top of having 120 million people spread across a vast country, there simply aren't enough officers to staff every community, so many crimes simply go unreported. But this smart police station located in the country's capital is attempting to change that. This station does not have a single police officer and is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. People can walk in and use a tablet to report crimes, upload evidence, scan documents, and even connect via live video to a police officer at a central command center. Everything is recorded, no bribes, no physical officers needed, and your entire case gets sent to your phone. It is the first of its kind in all of Africa.
Okay, I get the logic for this. But it feels like they'll end up in the same situation, just with extra steps. Because if everybody is corrupt, then it doesn't matter what they record. I'm sure the recordings will go missing. the same way police officers' body cameras does always magically stop working, right? As some shit happens. They say Trinidad need that shit. But this is what I'm saying though. If the issue is corruption, you don't think the recordings of these things would like go missing if they really wanted to? I do not foresee this helping. I don't know, maybe I'm being negative or maybe I'm not like getting what happening. But I don't see this working out. And then what if you have like an immediate emergency and you're there at, you know, the system should not let them be able to, but it will, right? Because you could say the same thing with body camera footage. There should be some sort of penalty for turning it off, not wearing it, for footage being deleted. There's all sorts of, you know what I mean? But I think history has shown us that corruption wins in the end. And if they're already this corrupt, I think they'll find a way to beat it. We need AI to take over. But what is it with, I think it might be AI strong. Why do you want AI to take over so bad? Do you like, let me ask you this. Do you think the benefits will outweigh the cons of it? And like, what benefits are you hoping for in particular? Cut this music back on. What benefits of AI are you hoping for that you think will like outweigh all the negatives that we see? I'm a robot sent from the future to kill Sarah Connor. It feels like it should be, you know, it feels like it should be on that mission then instead of in a random Twitch chat. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of AI. Simply because I think the unfortunate truth is, while it can be good, I think we all know it's not going to be used, you know, in a way that's beneficial to everybody. Because that's the way it's always been. I think everything that has ever been created, barring a few things, has genuinely good potential usage. But usually, because of how humans are, it will be used for something messed up. And I think that's what AI will be. As much as it could be used for something positive, I simply don't see it, you know, in the long run. Because we could already see it, right? Vis-a-vis AI data centers using up ridiculous amounts of clean drinking water. Or just water in general. I'm sure there are other ways they can cool those data centers that wouldn't burn through one of, if not the most important natural resource we have. And they just don't care. If that doesn't show you that they won't do anything positive with it, nothing will. It hasn't even reached the point where it could potentially benefit society or even be profitable. And they already sticking it to us. Nvidia wants to install mini data centers in your house. Small like an AC unit. No way, Jose. But I mean, I don't know if that's a joke or not, but I could definitely see them, maybe not that specifically, but I could definitely see them trying to outsource data centers to smaller developing nations, you know, with promise of a payout and like eroding the natural resources and taking up valuable space that could be used for locals. Also, while Duma, I don't know how much longer I'll keep going for, but since you're here, Duma, remember the message you typed last time about me not being able to see follow notifications? If you could, like at the start of every stream, could you just like, you know, type that and pin it in the stream? Just in case I forget. Because I definitely forgot today. You sent what? Oh shit, you went. I thought you was doing a bit, nigga. This real? Bro, no fucking way. Nvidia will now pay you to put a mini AI data center on your house. It looks like a normal AC unit in the yard, but inside sits 16 Nvidia Blackwell GPUs and Dell servers. A startup called Span builds them. Backed by Nvidia, they bolt onto your home and you get paid for the power and Wi-Fi. Some estimates put that around $1,000 a month in your pocket. That is red money for hosting a box outside. Span says it will deploy way faster and cheaper than real data centers. The AI boom is literally moving into the suburbs. Damn. I mean, you know the thing is too though. $1,000 USD, $1,000 extra dollars a month hard to turn down, bro. $1,000 extra USD is very hard to turn down. Although technically we don't know what the profit margin is on that, because we can't be certain how much power does it draw. That is the question. How much power does it draw? Because if it's a lot, then you might be seeing a lot less than $1,000 than you might think. I think that is what I need to show as well. I feel like that is the important thing. Because they're giving you $1,000, but how much of that translates to actual cash in your pocket? Because if that shit using, I don't know, 200, 300, 400, whatever extra, I don't know how much it would use. I'm just, because this is something that will never turn off. I imagine it's small, so maybe not much, but it's something that presumably it could never turn off, right? And it is a mini data center. I don't know, it could be very little. I'm not an electrician or anything, or an engineer. I can't say for certain how much electricity that would pull. But I think we need to figure out what the profit margin is on this before people get too excited about that $1,000. Because you may end up seeing way less of it than you think. Alright, what else we have to react to in the Discord? People never turn off AC. Same thing, hopefully. I definitely turn my AC off, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very, very hot these days, so I use it a lot more. But I turn my AC off every so often. Oh yeah, this was something I wanted to... I recently tried playing this game, right? It's called Pokey-like. Has anybody seen this? Have you all played this? Hold on, let me just show you how it works. This is basically just the game. It's a Pokemon roguelike, but it's not traditional battling. It's kind of like Slay the Spire in the sense that you just collect Pokemon and they have the attributes and the one attack. And so they kind of, you know, it's like a deck builder almost. So hold on, I'll show you, wait. I'll take this for later. Hopefully we get a fire type at some point. Let's take this Venonat and trade it away. We get a Sandshrew. So yeah, this is basically the game. So this is how the battle. I'll show you a battle here. So this is how the battle works. You see how it's not like a traditional battle, but it's very like fun for a deck builder though. And this is like the boss fights. It is not confusing at all. It's very simple actually. So I'll explain it better. Hold on. Okay, so look. You have your Pokemon, right? So let me look at Sandshrew. Sandshrew is a physical attacker, and the type of his move is ground. You can see he starts right there. Attack, speed, HP, whatever, right? They all do what you would expect. So this icon is to catch a Pokemon. When you go on this, you can choose from one of 3 Pokemon. This is to battle a wild Pokemon. If you win the battle, all your Pokemon will go up 1 level. So I'll show you here. And you can see he actually struggling because it's a ground type move into a flying type. So type advantages and immunities matter. So now we go and fight the Team Rocket Grunt. So this is ground into poison. He's hitting it very hard, basically, because it's a ground type. You underestimating how stupid I am? I think yeah, I'm a reasonably intelligent man. And so that's it. So your goal, like when you're playing, you have to go through this whole grid and get to the gym leader. So you're basically choosing whatever path you want. So if I go this way, once I pick the battle, right? So I do this. Now, and Bulbasaur is evolving. Now I have the option between battling this guy or getting a Pokemon. Now, so part of the strategy is this, right? If you're not careful, if you don't battle enough people and you keep going for items and new Pokemon, you'll be under level by the time you make it to the gym, right? Because as you can see, she has level 18 and level 20 Pokemon. So for me to not be under level, I have to do some battles. And okay, so Sandshrew just died. And so he'll remain dead until either make it to the Pokemon Center or I move on to the next level, the next stage. I'm actually in a rough spot here because all I have is Bug and Fire. Which of course I have 2 grass types, so it's not a good matchup. So I think I go and lose my run right here. You can also click skip to speed it up. And then yeah, I just lost. But yeah, I think it's very fun. This and like Poke Rogue is definitely 2 of my favorites. Like ways to enjoy Pokemon these days. I love a good roguelike. We know how much you love speed. Damn. Cutting deep, bro. Cutting deep. Also, should we do the Wordle for today? Let me do the Wordle, why not? Alright, hold on. Let me do flips. Damn, not a single one? Alright, let me do my usual. Nigga, did I spell Ouija wrong? There we go. Okay, we know it have a U in this. Damn, this thing light on vowels. Hold on. No F. Hold on. Oh, that's not even spelled out. It had no S in it either. Under? It could be under. Hold on, you might be onto something here. Okay, we get some good letters. We actually get a good amount of letters from them. What else could this be? Alright, hold on. Okay. Alright, okay. We know that the U can't be up first or second. Deuce? That is not a bad guess though, bad gamer. Hold on. No, wait. I mean, I guess it could have 2 E's. Nope. Okay. We find the correct spot for the U and the E though. Damn. Wait, does that mean it does have 2 E's in it? I think this means it has 2 E's in it. Because it's yellow here and then green here. So I think that would mean if it didn't have an E there. Unless it doesn't. Hold on. Is there a word where D is the second letter? Oh, this is that. You know what the messed up thing with Wordle is? Every time I feel it and see the word, I just realize it's like such a basic everyday word that just eluded me for some reason while I doing the Wordle, bro. What could this word be? Is this like nigga? That's not a word, is it? Frick, you spotted me in? Yeah. Where would the letter D go? I feel like the only place D could be is the second to last spot. I can't imagine D going anywhere other than the second to last spot. Hold on, I have a piece of paper. Let me see if I can, do the old pen and paper method. The extract? Where's the extract? Oh, I see what you're saying. I was just going to write it on a piece of paper. Reduce. Nah, I don't have no R in it. Also, that is 6 letters, yeah. All the grayed out letters means it's not in the word. What could this possibly be? Bro, the D in this is what really messing with me. I cannot imagine where that shit would go, bro. Could that be a G? What do you mean? Which one? Between U and E. Alright, hold on, let me see. Okay, but then where would the D go? Pause. Where am I supposed to put the D? Because, okay. We know it's not in the first slot. We know it's not here. So it can either be in the second spot, or in the spot where the G is. Let me try it this way. XX EE. What? Okay, let me assume this is the word here. Exude? Ooh, no, we maybe yes. So hold on. Hold on, this nigga might be cooking. Hold on. Are you fucking answer? Elude. The answer was eluding us the whole time. No, wait, it's not elude. L90 word. I'm stupid. I might be chat. I might be a fucking. I said that shit with my whole fucking chest. Bro, I'm a fucking idiot. I said that shit with my whole chest too. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I was so excited when I thought the answer was elude, bro. I was so... Oh my god. Okay. Okay, what letter could go here? Exude was a very good pull though, bad gamer. It's not elude. This word is some bullshit. You know, hold on. I mean, at this point, I feel like we had to start guessing some random shit. Okay, it's not... Could it be Q? No, it couldn't possibly be Q, right? Imbued? That nigga imbued is definitely not a word. Okay, hold on. It's not Q. It's not Y. It's probably not W or T. This has to be a word I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me use the scientific method here. We know, here's the letters we know it's not. It's not E, D, U. It's not R, F, A, S, X, C, N, J, L, O, P, or I. I feel like it will be wrong, but I'm tempted to. I'm going to go with M, bro. Fuck it. It's not even a word. Okay, so we can cross M off the list. Can we get this through with this method? Okay, so it's not K ever. K either. Am I going to get this by default? I can't get this by default, clearly. Hold on. Well, we're getting to the bottom of this right now, aren't we? This is the most default win ever. Etude? This is not an English fucking word. What? Hold on. Nigga, this is French. Is this French? Etude, French for study. A short instrumental piece of music designed to practice and perfect specific technicals. Hold on. Nigga, this is fucking French. Nigga, this is some bullshit. Nigga, this is some more bullshit. This is not an English word. No wonder we couldn't fucking get it. I feel so much less dumb, by the way. I feel so much less dumb. Because bro, that shit was killing, but I couldn't figure it out. Fuck me, dude. You know, we haven't done the Pokeduku in a while. Alright, let's act. Okay, let me actually do this. Hold on. Alright, monotype poison, dual type. Okay, hold on. Paldea, area 0, monotype, dual type. Poison, water, not fully evolved. Alright. A dual type that isn't fully evolved. Glamora for which one? Okay. I guess we could. I wish we could think of a better one, but that's a good one. We'll keep that one in mind. Are there any? Actually, hold on. Can we do Glamora twice? Let me do Mega Glamora for here. We will do Mega Glamora here. There we go. That was a good pull. Not fully evolved. Glamet. Hold on, can I use Glamora even though I use Mega already? Let's see. Yes, I can. Alright, we've used the entire Glamora line. Alright, a dual type water. Can we do Beeberil? % of people chose Beeberil, huh? And not fully evolved. Or we could do Ivysaur. And not fully evolved monotype. That should be easy. You know what? Just for the hell of it, bro. Let me do Tepig. A mono water type. Who's an obscure mono water type? Obscure mono water type. Iron Bundle for the Paldea thing. Is that water ice, right? Damn, 6% of people chose that. Basically 7. Is Mantike not part flying? Or is that only when it evolves? Oh, we could do one of the Nidos. You know what? Let's find out. It is part flying. I knew it. Magikarp. Squirtle. Kingler. Kingler was the least used one. Yeah, I knew that shit was part flying. Alright, is there any puzzle we haven't done for the day yet? Do the Wordle, we do the Pokedupu. Does Startle have a daily thing? We could do our Startle just cause. I don't know why, but special defense speaking to me. I was wrong. The calendar. Okay, it does have a daily. Alright, it taking the time, but it loading the daily. any day now for this daily. Watch that clip while it loads. Let's see what this is. Is this one work itself around to be an abortion joke? I fucking knew it. I knew that, bro. I saw that shit coming. Okay, here we go. Are we supposed to just guess it highest stat? I despise you, nigga. I saw that shit come away. What to say? I really like that, bro. I really like that with the fucking guessing the setup and shit. I feel like it's either speed or attack, and I want lead to speed. Yes. Kabuto. What the fuck would Kabuto have? Special D? Defense, no. Oh, this is definitely special attack. Easy, easiest pull I'm alive. Beyonce at defense. Alright, easy money, easy money. Rafai has to be attack. And Cherim for HP. Was he best? I wasn't too far off the best possible score. But this is okay, wait, this is interesting. The best possible score requires me to not use Raging Bolt best stat. I was under the assumption the way to get the best possible score is to use everybody's best possible stat. Okay. I learned something new with the startle. Alright, let's see. Hold on, this seems fun. Alright, you just want a 2-week all expenses paid vacation, but there's a catch. You have to stay within one region the whole time. Alright, hold on. This is tough. You know what you're picking already? Alright, hold on, let me see. I don't know if I want to go to any of these places. I guess maybe... Maybe E. I feel like I would love to go to Rome and like see the Colosseums and stuff. So maybe E. What you was going to choose then, Bad Gamer? I think I would go to E. I think it'd be really cool to go to Rome. Oh, E was your answer as well? Why was you picking E? What was it about E that was drawing you in? Spain, Portugal, and Italy. Yeah. No, those are some good picks. Greece also. Yeah, Greece cool as well. I would love to. I feel like. Oh, what does Greece have? I feel like the architecture in Greece does look very cool from like the pictures and stuff I see. I feel like, you know, I should have saved this one for when there was more people in chat. You know, I think Greece for me is the temple for the gods. That would be cool. I always loved like Greek mythology when I was younger. Oh, this sounds fun. Alright. Well, a groom was sent flying after a horse kicked her. Okay, did nobody proofread the fuck this caption? Don't they mean a bride? Damn. Bro, why the fuck did... Hold on, bro. Do you know how fucking angry? Why the fuck did he... Hold on, what the fuck happened here? Did the horse... My best guess is because the horse was looking to the left and she came up on the right-hand side that he probably didn't see her. And then when he took... Cause look, hold on. Look, hold on. It's only when he turned back around he freaks out. Zeus is a serial rapist. Yeah, I mean, so is Charlemagne the God. You know? He's still pretty popular. That kick had malicious intent. I think it was surprise, because look, hold on. No, justice for the horse, bro. Justice for the horse, bro. Look. He facing this way. He cool, right? This nigga cool. He chilling. He doing he little trot. What the fuck? And hit you fucking kick. He was like, what the fuck happened? He was like, he was walking with the boy. Yeah, man, the event going really good and shit, bro. I'm really glad they invited him. Who the fuck is this kick? That's what the fuck happened. She sneak up on that nigga. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Look. Yeah, I feel we should go and get some carrots after this. Who the fuck is this kick? That nigga was making fucking dinner plans. And then she sneak up on that nigga out of nowhere, bro. You could literally see him turn around and get fucking scared. Look, hold on. Look. It was like, yeah, Megan Thee Stallion alright, but she's not even a real stallion. Who the fuck is this kick? No, she startled that. I'm not even mad at the horse, bro. That was her fault. She startled the fuck out that nigga. Bro, he startled the fuck out that bitch. She startled the fuck out that nigga, bro. Bro, justice for the horse, though. Justice for the horse. Oh yeah, the $100 chow. Versus this is for the this that clip. I'll clip it. That's how to remember this timestamp. This is for my Trinies in chat, bro. Nigga doing $100 chow. What we think? $100 for a bowl of chow. I don't know. I mean, here's it. Okay. How do we get to the 100? That chow had to be a buck. I mean, this is the container that I have here. So it's looking like it's a container of chow. Let me see if we could... Let's reverse engineer this $100 chow. Right? I guess, okay, the fruit might not be cheap. Right? If you want quality fruit. Because if he charging $100, I'm sure he not picking up fruits off the ground in his grandmother yard. I'm sure he fucking, you know what I mean? He getting proper thing. He getting proper fruit, right? Let me start there. Let me assume it's proper fruit. Proper fruit isn't very cheap. He had to get the container, he had to get the logo. There's some money there. Ingredients. He had to get his little seasoning, he had to get his pepper, he had to get, I don't know what the fuck this is that he paying in it. But he had to buy that. Right? And I think when I saw the story, because I saw people discussing it, I think he does delivery. Now, what I'm unsure about is if delivery is included in the $100 or if you had to pay him some on top for delivery. So if because if you order food from KFC or wherever, right, there's normally charge a little 20 something for delivery. No way you rationalizing this right now. I have to try. Make no mistake, I'm not spending $100 for chow. Don't get it twisted. I would never spend $100 for chow. But I'm trying to be reasonable here. Let's really think about it. If delivery included in the 100, right? That is a cool 20 right there. Let me see. If delivery is included, that is a cool 20. KFC is 25, ridiculous. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. Right? Let me say it's a cool 20. Fruit not cheap. Then you had to factor in time and labor. Now, I'm not saying I would pay $100 for chow, but depending on how he running the operation, right? And then we had to factor in the size of the container or whatever. I think what this is like what happened in America with oxtail. Because you know oxtail used to be very cheap. It was like a poor person delicacy. And then it started getting popular and the demand went up. And so the price went up. I think this is an example of what happened with oxtail. Because chow supposed to be you say I'd rather spend my money in TGIF? I mean, I guess. TGIF, alright. You know what cool, Tommy's? Hold on, I get distracted. Hold on. Here's the issue with this $100 chow. Chow supposed to be sold on the side of the road, outside our primary school, in a plastic bag. For a cool couple of dollars. This nigga, he turned it into something a little extra. He turned it into something a little fancy. He have a nice little container. He paying, I don't even know what it is. Is this some sort of tahine? I don't know what the fuck he paying in it. He made it like a fancy venture with delivery and all of that. So of course the price is absurd. That is the issue with what he doing here. He took something that's supposed to be cheap, that's supposed to be a little raggedy, right? You're supposed to get it in a little plastic bag. You're supposed to fucking burst the bottom of the bag and suck the sauce out. When you're done eating the fruit in it. You know what I mean? I think that is the problem here. Ziploc bag. I've never even seen chow in a Ziploc bag being sold. That's too rich for my blood. A Ziploc bag? We fucking you, the Queen of England? Take it in a little plastic bag that fucking hit the little loop-de-loop tie on it. Chow in a Ziploc bag. Fucking you, the princess Margaret. Get the fuck out of here. We're not doing chow in a Ziploc bag, buddy. That is... If I buy chow in a Ziploc bag when I go home, I wash it out my bag and use it, brother. A Ziploc bag. Get the fuck out of here. No, but this is where he went. He took something that's supposed to be cheap and raggedy, and he elevated to a level it was never meant to reach. He elevated to a place it wasn't supposed to reach. That is why it's $100. But I sure somebody buying it. He in business. He operating in business, so I'm sure the target audience purchasing it. But I think that is why this seems so ludicrous, because it's something that we are accustomed to being, you know, cheap. They can't take cheap street food and turn it into something fancy and upscale and expect people to not be bamboozled by the price. It's like a hot dog. Them places that trying to sell you them like fancy loaded hot dogs. A hot dog, at most, a hot dog shouldn't really have nothing crazy to it. The most you should do with a hot dog is a chili dog. The most you should do with a hot dog is a chili cheese dog on some fucking Sonic the Hedgehog shit. The coffee man still running by Train City Mall. I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I've never seen a coffee man out there. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, this is what has happened when they try to elevate street food to a place it's not supposed to be. We saw it happen with oxtails. We seen it happen with this. Stop it. Some food is for poor people to enjoy. Stop elevating it to be all fancy schmancy. You're fucking the game up for everybody. Onion with some chips? Sure. You could put onion on. I'm not a big fan of I just straight onion on my fucking glizzy. I don't know if that's how you just get on, nigga. I just saying. People just try to do too much with you know, food that's supposed to be cheap, readily accessible, and easy to get. That was his fucking. That is what his controversy really is. But more power to him if people buy it, right? Then he have a good business on his hands. I sure it have people who would. I saw some white girl in Texas doing watermelon steak. Yeah, I don't concern myself with what the Caucasians doing with food. Them in our class are the own with that bullshit. Them niggas supposed to be wild, nigga. I see a nigga do a bacon wrapped alligator. Lock him up. Lock him up. A bacon wrapped alligator, bitch. Put that nigga beneath the fucking jail. So can I hold on? Let me see if I can find this. What if I can find where I could look for this, but probably on YouTube. Hold on. Have you all seen that? Hold on. This right here, look. This is our fucking lock 'em up. Lock him up. This is our bacon wrapped alligator. I don't even want to know what the fuck this will do to your system, bro. A bacon. Look at, they didn't even cut the snout off. They have fucking alligator jerky on the snout. This is ridiculous. If I was a dictator, these people would be the first one behind bars. An alligator wrapped in bacon? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Here, go and pack it up, bro. Alligator in blankets. I don't even want... Bro, my stomach would be in fucking knots. Even looking at this. My stomach bubbling, bro. This is our travesty to the culinary world, bro. This is ridiculous. What else do we have? Hold on. Let's see else what we have to react to. Matthew Perry's living assistant has been sentenced to more than 3 years in prison for his role in the actor's ketamine overdose. Kenneth Iwamasa admitted to injecting the Friend star with ketamine before Perry was found dead in his Los Angeles home. You were privy to his struggle with addiction, the ketamine told Iwamasa before sentencing, calling his conduct reckless. The sentencing marks the final chapter in the nearly 3-year federal investigation into Perry's death. I mean, okay. That was probably part of, okay. I'm not trying to justify this. R.I.P. to Matthew Perry. You know? R.I.P. to Chandler. Right? He probably told that nigga to do it. That was probably part of the bedtime routine. That nigga probably said, right, cook dinner, sweep the floors, inject me with some ketamine, lock up before you head out. You know what I mean? Well, living assistant. He probably told him hit him with a dose of ketamine, turn the lights off, and you're done for today. Same thing with Michael Dock. Here's the thing though. And I didn't look into the mind because that happened when I was very young. Right? But wasn't he going in for surgery? That different from recreational drug use, right? Or is that what happened with Michael? I guess that is my... Should that nigga do jail time for that? That is my question. Because it's... Okay. I mean, he probably... It's not like he did it against his will or secretly to murder him. I don't know anything. Wasn't that what it said? Hold on. How did Michael Jackson die? Okay, he was doing it to help him sleep. It wasn't a surgery. Okay, so that was my bad. It wasn't for surgery. But that, even that different, I think, because he was supposed to inject him with enough for him to go to sleep, and that was our doctor. You could say that is malpractice. This was his living assistant. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I threw in too much bail fame, but I feel like Matthew was probably like, hey, here's so much ketamine I want in this needle. Give me a dose of it, and then you're done for tonight. Right, the X-Men trailer. We'll cap off the stream with that for sure. Not let me end the stream without reacting to that. No, we definitely watching that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him going to jail for that. Because he didn't do that of his own volition. I'm sure he probably didn't even want to, but his boss was like, listen, this is part of the job. Hit me with a bit of that ketamine. You send something? Alright, hold on. Let me pull it up. What? Nick, this had to be a meme. Is it Paratha Burger? What the fuck is a Paratha Burger? For 120 for lamb? 100 for butter chicken. Available by pre-order only. Yeah, because people breaking down the door to... Hold on. Let me see the reviews though. I tried the butter chicken and to me it tasted so bland I was really disappointed. Had the lamb and chicken. The chicken was cool but the lamb was great. I don't know about it. So, oh look, we have a little tie. You all paying that $100 but complaining about the chow. It's a full tie. Wait, do we still have that one up? It come full circle. I unironically would have, but it's too expensive. But what even is it? Is it... I'm trying to understand what it is. Is it like meat wrapped inside of the paratha? Or is it just a plate of meat with some paratha to eat it with? Because then that's just basically a roti, you know? Is a paratha bun? Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Chief. So they're making buns out of paratha and then paying like a burger party in it? Cause if that's what it is, they got $100. Lock 'em up. I'm not... Let me get fucking real here, folks. Hold on, I need to have... Hold on. I had to have pictures of this shit. Is this it? You know, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. This actually looks kinda old. This actually looks like it could taste good. This looks like it could taste good because it's basically roti and meat, which roti is proven. Roti's a proven meal. $100? The wicked. Them real wicked to charge $100 for this. No, man. And watch how thin that patty is. Alright, hold on. The double up on it. Isn't it even using? I thought they was going to use 2 of that size. To cut it open? Nah, brother. For that price, I want 2 of the fucking thick ones. No, lock them up. Church's chicken Korean barbecue sandwich, 8 out of about 10. Need more. I didn't even know that I had a Korean chicken sandwich. Clearly, I sleeping on the. Clearly, I out of date on the food spots. I didn't know that I had that shit. I want it once they use the right butter on the buns. That shit finna bust. What are you talking about? This or the Church's sandwich? No, it is you're not big bone like me? Yeah, I nigga. Yeah, I listen, as much as I wanna be a hater, it does genuinely look good. Just not for that price. $100 is crip. Somebody had to buy this for me to eat it. $100 fucking criminal, man. For it. No, get the fuck out of that. Thin, bro, it's thin fucking patty, bro. Nah, the diabolical for that shit. The diabolical for this one. Alright. I wanna try. Hey, when you're going and buy yours, buy one for me too, nigga. Because that's the only way I gonna be able to try it, nigga. I can't even run ads on the stream yet, nigga. I'm poor. I'm broke, nigga. Donate a paratha burger and I'll try it live on stream, nigga. I'll try if you donate one, I'll try it live on stream. Because I'm not paying $100 for it. Look, $100 in your pocket, how to buy plum chow or the burger. Choose. Plum chow or the burger, boy? If I had to choose between the two of them, I feel the burger will win. Just because I know what chowders taste like. So I feel like I had to do the when my woman come from foreign. Alright, fair play, bro, fair play. It to me is not even about being full or whatever. If I buying something like this, it's for the experience. I'm not buying this as a meal in of itself. I disagree too. I think if it's a whole container of chow, I think both of them will fill you up. If I had to choose, it would probably be the burger, just because it will be a more new experience than chow, because I know what chow does taste like. But yeah, I feel like that's the only reason they're beating, man. They're beating out the chow. No, but let me be real though. I'm not saying it's worth $100. But this is a decent container of chow. Burger more satisfying in my mind. Again, for me, I think it would be the experience of trying something new. Because really and truly, neither one of them worth my $100 in my mind. Unless one of them out of this fucking world in terms of taste. Maybe I just cheap. Unless one of them ridiculously tasty and not spending $100 on no paratha burger and not spending $100 on no chow. Watch it be 20 small plum. Nah, brother, I want to give me my money back. If I buy that, it's 20. Nah, you want to run my change back. Alright. All out, bro. You know how much I love these fight videos. And it's 2 minutes of hands. Alright, hold on. Damn. Oh, okay, to do a little foreshadowing. Hold on. So this is midway into the fight. This fucking Disney Channel. I bet you're wondering how we got here. Last video, nigga. to do the flashback, alright. Ooh. They're antagonizing the fuck out of this nigga. This nigga wearing camouflage skinny jeans. And is this Crocs? Is these Crocs or Black Air Forces? This nigga in a fucking cowboy hat with that ascot on. Damn. He owned that nigga too. This is how the fuck you let a nigga wearing camouflage skinny jeans whoop your ass. Nigga, you should be ashamed of yourself. A nigga in camouflage skinny jeans putting his hands on you? No way. And he working him too. He literally dragging this nigga. Damn, he slamming too. No. He wearing that cowboy hat was the first indicator he couldn't fight. Bro, they fighting all the way to the stage. Imagine if they cross the stage squabbling. No. And he started the fight. This nigga start the fight and get dragged all the way down the stairs. Not tough. Said F the police. Why F the police? If it have any point in time the police need to be involved in this one. Lock him up. Lock him up. Let them fuck. Nigga, it's a graduation, not a fucking sporting event. And that nigga out of there. Fucking cowboy hat wearing, and this nigga thought he wasn't fucking Sinners. This nigga thought he was Michael B. Jordan. Nigga really is just Michael B. ass whooping. Thought nigga was talking all that shit to get dragged down a flight of stairs. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Bro, lock them niggas up, bro. No, lock up cowboy hat. Fucking camouflage skinny jeans was just defending himself. Cowboy hat had to go. Alright, hold on. Alright, let me do the X-Men. Let me do the X-Men trailer and wrap it up. Here we go.
It's hard to believe
Hold on, let me turn the audio up.
what's not waiting for me. Someone I lost. Someone special.
Think it wasn't special when you was fucking with Magneto, huh, bitch? I still know over it.
The X-Men are scattered through time. In the past, from the start of Apocalypse's reign, to the future at the height of his rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable. The 1990s.
Jeez, could have at least bought me a drink first.
July 5th, bro, this shit gonna be fire, nigga.
We gotta get the X-Men back to the 90s.
You fight a battle that cannot be won. Against the dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time.
That nigga turned into Deadpool. Hold on.
Everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time. to the reaches of tomorrow. We stand together, right here, right now.
Bro, this shit too fire, nigga.
I believe in the X-Men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, this shit gonna be too fire, nigga. This is what, bro. I cannot oversell how excited I is for season 2 of this shit. I cannot oversell it, bro. This shit gonna be phenomenal. I can already feel it in my bones, yo. Alright. Definitely got to continue this when it's out. Definitely. Alright. I think that is it for this reaction stream. I appreciate everybody for coming out. I appreciate all the love and support. Any closing remarks before we head out? If not, then good morning, good night, good afternoon, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. It's your host with the most, Dioraza, and I'm signing out. Bye.